Day 62, and the stream begins yet again. Right, so what were we doing last time? Last time, we uncovered the letters for the rooms, and we finally understand the pictures on the walls, and we are filling that in as we go forward. We've still got a couple up at the front rows, much more in the back, so we are leaning, or at least I'm leaning, towards hitting, going really, really far into the back of the house today, which lines up perfectly fine with going to room 46 again. So we've got some tandem goals, plus other things here and there, as we move forward. Start off with the tool shed. Tool shed seems like a good choice. We start off with the shovel and a sledgehammer. That is unarguably pretty good. We will be smashing and digging holes and maybe even crafting something. We will see. And then, yeah, we got the gems over from the thing, plus the morning room from yesterday. We've got the chessboard, elevator, things. Yeah, no, we're in a good place. We're in a very good place, especially with our allowance as well. Alright, so, there are a few. Let's go in this direction first, because I have to double-check some letters. And that will fit in perfectly. Excellent. We get our nook. We get yoink. A key. Which then goes into, the library turning off into this direction. Yeah, I'm okay with the library turning off in this direction. Because the library, nice. Shit, we get a gem. Okay, stars and stairs. That'd be I, correct? S-T-A-I-R. Stair. S, and then stars. So, okay. Yep. Let me just put that right in there. And we have that line completely done. It says 8. Don't know if that's a number for the code, but then again, if we're reading from top to bottom, it says 8 safes. Which would make sense for 8 safes. Each one of them is... No, each one of them wouldn't have a red envelope, because one of the red envelopes is somewhere else. We'll have to continue looking upward. Let's see, we got a weight room. Why would we do that now? Bookshop. I'll do a bookshop. I don't think we can buy anything at the moment, no. But the fact that we have 50 and 40, we're definitely going to be able to get 40. I don't know about 50, but we'll shoot for it today. And then this is this one right there. Bridge and bride, the G as we have it. Alright, so we just made a little loop. We have to be careful then for what we get. After all, the other two were dead ends, so let's not go with that. Now. And then a little bit of money. Excellent. And we don't have to worry about this one. No, it's once we get more towards the top. Once we get more forward. No, we're okay at the second. Courtyard would be useless. Spare room, it will have to be. Alright. Parlor, corridor, or kitchen. Parlor. Might as well get some more gems and get us a little bit more centered. Yoink. Wind up key. And we know from taking it to the workshop that it does not craft into anything, so it literally is just for this. Maybe there is something else in the house somewhere. But until we find that thing, yeah, no, wind up key is just for now. Just for here. One of the other two boxes is false. I mean, yes. You will open this box and find it empty. Ooh, that's a good new one. The blue box is true. Okay, well, first and foremost, this doesn't whittle down where... Well, no. Kind of whittles down where... Actually, I think I do know where the gems are. Okay, so if this blue box is true, and this says one of the other two boxes are false, those two will be the truth. Therefore, this is a lie. But also, this is the only one that signifies and focuses on one box. So, it kind of has to be this box. Hey, you little liar. Good shit. Alright, hallway. Ooh, no, hallway. Perfectly spotted. Beautiful. Alright. We're here. Just checking that. Alright, if we move over to this room... we will find the den, which I don't necessarily like. Let's put the office in here. So... oh, that's... yes! So I had a thought off-stream about this. It could also be... I mean, tie, but it could be not. So if this is tray... I don't know. It's still... yeah, no, it's still... It wouldn't be T. So we'll erase T for this moment. It wouldn't be that. This one's tricky. This one's very tricky. So, yeah, tiered... we got tray. I wouldn't say it's a stand. And this is tray and tie. There's too many letters different. I legitimately don't know. Alright, we'll hold off on spreading out money, that's the word I'm thinking of, until we either get an office or the house gets a little bit more full. Mirror room. I'm okay putting the mirror room here. Boop. Alright. And that's cotton coat. Do we have that one? No, we don't. C-O-A-T-C... yeah, so this one is an A. So we'll put there. I'm going to assume that next one is a T, but we'll see in a sec. Alright, back around. Security wouldn't... yeah, no, it has to be security. Not just because it gets us way forward, but we also have the mirror room to look at as well. Alright, enter this. Anything in the inventory? Where's the 4 gems? Alright, let's set the keycard system. Settings, security, low, locked, unlocked. There we go. Alright, so, wait, where would... oh, you know what? Probably in the mirror room. Yep, there they are. Alright, so that now is open. So we've got thing here and thing there. So let's... do we go back here now? Yeah, fuck it. Still early days. We can move around this place. And yep, gem. That's open now. Alright, so we want to get onto that side now. Okay, you're locked. Don't like that. Because we don't have many stuff. I'll use the drawing room. That'll be a decent decent one here. Where are we? We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, correct? Yes. So that is Tiger and Trey. Or Stripes. Or Stripe and Trey. Or Cat and Trey. Ooh, it could be Cat. Trey, Cat. No, then that would be 2. Ooh. Alright. Hallway, spare room, hallway. And then here it would be pilot and planter. Ooh, yeah, no, there's a reason why these are blank for a reason. Ugh. Oh, hello there. Yes, the mirror room. This might be the first time I unlock the full mirror room. Ooh. Ooh! It is the full... What the fuck? What the fuck? Yes, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Those don't... Oh, well, this is a weird... Ooh, this is a weird one. This is weird. Alright, well... Back down. Because some of these I still need to open. So, okay, we've pressed that, we've pressed that. Oh no, I assume I've missed something above. I guarantee you I have. But I didn't notice it quite yet. Alright, so we've been in there, we've been in there. We opened this one. Yes. That one opened like so. So we're definitely going to want to do some stuff on that. Okay, so there. Okay, I'm trying to open up all the doors. Speaking of which, this is now openable. So we've got, let's see, courtyard. We're gonna go courtyard here. We'll be back to the mirror room in a second, don't you worry. Got a penny. Got some coins. Where are we in the map, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, no, it's the one below us that we need to mark. Ooh, deposit box key. That will be useful, hopefully, later on. Nothing in there. There we go. Smash that open. Hey, get some dice. Those will be useful as well, along with some extra bits of money. Alright, what do we got? We got dining room, reading nook. I don't want to put the dining room... Do I want to put the dining room here? No, you know what? I'm just going to dead-end it. I'm going to get myself a key. Other item? No. We're just going to grab ourselves a key, and that should be fine. Speaking of which, speaking of keys, garage, please. Lovely. Yoink all of those. Okay. So, we've got... Where's the... No, that's capsule lock. Don't press the capsule lock button. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's tub and tube, I would think. Tub, tube. So, E. I'm going to put a little question mark on that. Okay, potentially an E right there. And we now have, if we get the car keys, we can go into there. Alright, right, we need to be on the other side here. I'm fine wasting my steps opening this up fully. So, we'll see what that happens. Now the gem, because we do need the gems as well. So, boop. Hey. Alright, in here and there. That one has been pressed. So we open that back up. Excellent. This one has been opened. So we're good on that. I think I've pressed all of the buttons. Did I press this one? Yes. Yes, I did. So in that way, we can go into the center. Alright, so now, what did I miss here? Because these aren't... Okay, some of them are open. But I can't... Let me see, can I press the buttons up there? No, and then that's like that. Can I press this button and then... No, I'm locked in place. What if I... Yep, you know what? That's what I thought. So, because this then goes up. It then opens these rooms like so. The question is, why? Why do I do that? Because I can't interact with these here. Because I can't reach them. There has to be something not the same. First and foremost, press that button. Gonna open this back up. Ooh. That one's now open. And I can spend a long time in here because nothing... I'm not leaving the room. Ooh, I thought I just saw an interactable. I am! Ooh! Observatory, you found a duplicate copy of your floor plan. Would you like to permanently add another observatory to my drafting pool? I mean, why not? Alright. So does that work for all the... Oh, it does! Ah, okay. I like that. Alright, can I then get the other twos? Probably. Alright, so that... So we can see which ones are opened and which ones are not. Those two are open. Actually, can I even interact with that up there? No. So, okay, if I press this, that'll open up like so, which is fine. Because I don't need it anymore. Ooh, the mirror room's good. Alright, that's okay to close. No, not this one, because that's the only one that gets me into there. Technically, that one and that one, get me up, go around. Yeah, no, we're fine. Go outside and around just a couple steps. We're good. We're good. Beautiful. Excuse me. Pardon me. These chairs are not in a great position. La-da-da-dee. Alright, note to self for late. Ooh! East wing! Yoink. Grab a duplicate of that. This is a good room. This is a fun room. Oh, and a key. Excellent. Alright, mirror room. Ooh, I can cross that off my list, I will say. Fully open mirror room. So now I know its tricks, and I can fully use them to my advantage further on. Though that did take a lot of steps from us, so hopefully we can work on that later. Do I want commissary or drawing room? You know what? I'm going to redraw that because I need a better parlor again. Interesting. The chapel. I'm going to go secret passage here. That I'm going to do, but I'm going to actually not do that quite yet. I want to see what the drawing room brings me. We have the pool, the hallway, or the spare room. Pool, sauna, pump room, and the locker room. Well, I don't need the pump room, but the sauna is probably what we would go for. Not much the pump, but I can redraw because we're in the drawing room. Commissary. Let's go that. Remember, we need at least 50 for what we're doing. Okay, where are we now? We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we have that one. It's T. Alright, what do we got? We have a big pile of gems. You know what? I'm fine spending 10 there. I'm okay doing that. Alright. Ooh, I do. Do I want to buy a banana? Banana. 3 steps. Yeah, you know what? I kind of do. I'm not going to spend any more. But we want to eat the banana. Peel the banana. Right. What do we want here? We want something that has a multitude of room openings. That's a shop. Red would have some good openings, but is risky. That's probably going to be more dead ends. Let's go hallway. We'll go hallway. Ooh, right. And am I in here? No, I do not. Okay, so that's a picture of that. That's tag or 10. That'd be what, cliffs, beach, shore? Again, I'm slightly worried about what some of these may translate into, and I'm getting them wrong. Yeah, further down the house we go. We do need that. Further down the house we go. These pictures get a little bit more puzzling. Alright, well, first and foremost, let's do the guaranteed next room to start with. There's the conference room. Do I want the conference room here? It is a straight shot-ish to the office. But adding the pool room here... no, let's go conference. Okay, anything around here? Anything else around? No. Okay, so where are we? We are right there. So we've got bat and boat. So there we have an O. Lovely. Let's see. Laboratory. Bedroom. I'd rather go up, because the Great Hall will at least get us the room if we get that. So, laboratory it's going to be. Let's set up an experiment, first and foremost. Okay, each time you eat an apple, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then each time you unlock or bypass a security door, okay? Plus 1 gold to the allowance is always a good thing. Spread dirt in a driveway, plus 1 star. Well, permanently adding gold to our allowance, absolutely. Each time we eat an apple, when you draft a red room, 5 steps, every time you unlock or bypass a security door. We don't have a key. We don't have a key card. And we haven't found the utility closet. Plus, we've set security low enough where we're not going to run into too many security doors. So I'm going to say anytime we eat an apple, because I don't want to lose 5 steps. We're already at 25. Every time we eat an apple, we will gain some permanent allowance. Lovely. All right. There is, yes, here we are. Chart and crate. C-R-A-T-E-C-H-A-R-T. Wait, no, there's two missing things here. And it's not, I don't think it's going to be graph, because chart and crate. Okay, you know what? Let's write this down. Crate. Yeah, we're missing an H and an E. And I doubt it's going to be both. That one's perplexing. Alright, leave it alone for now. Alright, key? Yes, key. Do we have... Ooh, walk-in closet or the storeroom. I'm actually going to take the storeroom. Because get some free stuff. Yoink. Some gems. Well needed. Okay, we've got Native American, Indian, headdress, something. And chef. Chief and chef. So, chef is that, and then... Would that be an E? I'm going to put an E question mark. That might be an E. Alright, back down we go. We're going to start needing some steps here as well. So, fingers crossed we run into the dining room again, since we've gotten all the way up here. Mechanarium! And a hallway. Hallway's not... no, the hallways would be okay here. Mechanarium, I don't see any geared rooms, so that would be 0, and the observatory would be... not too bad. Alright, hallway. Just in case we run into the door that opens here. So, speaking of which, the one there, I'm going to say hose and house. House. It'd be U, right? Yeah, U. Put a U in there, question mark. Lovely. Alright, moving on. Unlock this. We're losing some keys, and I don't necessarily like that. That would get us steps. Walk-in closet. Would be items. I kind of need the steps. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go nursery. Yay! Step. And a banana. And some extra steps on that. All right, that'll keep me moving for now. I don't necessarily want to open all these doors because I have only limited keys at the moment. But it's a far way around the foundation. No, I'm gonna keep the keys. I can always get more rooms and steps. I need to keep the keys for the moment. All right, drawing room, commissary. In fact, you know what? Let's go buy another banana. I think I only have one banana left. Nope, I got 2 bananas. We have a good amount of gems, though. So that shouldn't be a problem. Hey, we got a penny. We're 3rd way reimbursed for one of those bananas. Key, excellent. And a shoe. Well, if we run into the kennel again, we'll give him that. Courtyard breaker box, or the utility not the utility closet, the closet. I kind of need the closet because I need some items. Another gem and a key. Okay, where am I? I think I have this one already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be H, right? Chart and cart. Yep. Ooh, oh no. Oh, fuck. Oh no, this is lined up, unfortunately, very well here, because I have a key to open up one of the deposit boxes. And this would be the first time. You know what? Fuck it. All right, I'm gonna. Unfortunately, that's gonna end our run. But I have to know what's possibly in a box. Plus that. Oh, that. You know what? That's gonna give us a shit ton of money, and we can, in fact, go back to the bookshop and buy ourselves one of the expensive books. Right, so that's the foundation. This should be an S. So coast and coat. Yep. Okay, so which one do we have? 1, 4, 9. God, I really hope all of these don't have keys to them. 1, 4, 7, 9. What's in you? Ooh, allowance. That's useful. Extra money as well. In fact, we might be able to afford 50, 70, 10 off. Well, 9 actually. And a passport. Fen Ares crest. But we know that's not technically true. Let me switch over here. Oh, it's absolutely worth it. Yeah, that's what I have written down and what was written down, but we know that it can't be correct because it's not red. So technically we're okay here. And then yes, my mother. International passport, diplomatic pass, Haley, Samantha, Asian, that's your birth date. This has been void. You know why? Because she got married and changed her... Oh yeah, given name. No, surname. Yep, okay, no, then why was this voided? Oh, you know what? I can kind of guess why it would be voided. Fen Ares. We've got little markers up here. Oops. Indicating something. And yeah. Some watermarks, some crests, numbers that I don't know if we're gonna be needing. Well, I found it, and I know where it is if I do need it again. With that said, then, also, fingers crossed, this stays open. I have a feeling it's going to stay open. Because if it took me this long to get a deposit box key and the vault at the same time, this feels like it's going to stay open. Anything on these and these? No. Okay, so we've got 26 steps. We can go to the Great Hall and spend our keys. Kind of feels like a waste. Or we can go to the bookshop, which is what we're going to do. In fact, we'll take the shortcut route to the bookshop. I wonder how many... I really hope there's not that many deposit box keys. I doubt there will be, but... Alright, and then the foundation, we have stage and stag. And E. Yep, no, we're good on that. Well, I didn't unfortunately find any apples to eat. I mean, I did, but I already ate them before I did the experiment. So our allowance will not be going up because of the experiment. However, we did get 2 tokens, or we did get a token for 2 extra, so that's still a net positive. So we're okay with that. Alright. Hello, good madam? Sir? Whatever. The unredacted first edition, please. And we have Curse the Black Bridge, but that's costing less, so what we get from that will be fine. Alright, we have a couple more pennies to put into something. We can go all the way back to the commissary, get some keys, go to the Great Hall. I wouldn't say no to that, but we wouldn't really be getting any further to anything else. So you know what? We're going to call that a day. But, good stuff. Move my legs. Crisscross. Oh yeah, an architect's villa. 6 drafting rooms. Very nice. No, we did good. And we're still continuing on the letters. So that's been good as well. Alright, and from what I think, we have 31? Oh! We're getting paid. God, seriously, one or two good experiments that give permanent allowance, and that shit climbs. Alright, what do we got? Trading post, schoolhouse, hovel. Let's do a hovel run. That way we can explore a shit ton of rooms and not be too worried. We can go wherever we want to. Still need to worry about keys, mind you, so let's keep going the normal way. Gems don't matter too much, though I don't necessarily want to dead-end myself now. So we'll take the gem nonetheless. Maybe we'll run into the freezer. Who knows? Save this for tomorrow. This one we already have. Oop, oop. Just trip over a chair. Guest bedroom. Reading nook. That way we'll get the library as well. And nothing else around. Nothing else around. No. There we go. Pick the library. Nothing around, that's just a sheet of paper. We will take first edition for tomorrow. And what do we have here? Well, I mean, trophy room would be nice. Actually, no, trophy room wouldn't be... I mean, I've been to the trophy room. If I hadn't been to the trophy room before, Yes, but 15 steps for gems that I'm not going to be using. It's meh. Attic or mail room? Do I want something now or something for tomorrow? I'm going to say something for tomorrow. Because I might get gems. Yep, already got that room. Ooh. Yoink. Now that's going to be nice. Yeah, we, hopefully we'll get gems in the mail tomorrow. And that'll help us for tomorrow instead of today, which is a hovel run, which doesn't matter. Alright. Up and out we go. Walk-in closet, storeroom, or the pool. The pool this early? No, I'm going to take the walk-in closet. We don't need that stuff quite yet. Lovely key and a gem. That's 2. Lockpick kit. That's going to be useful. And what is the 4th item we are missing here? Oh, I thought that was a perfume bottle. It's the salt shaker. That is good to find early. And we already know this room. Okay. Drawing room. Kind of not in a great spot. And the pantry would end the day today. So, hallway. Checking, double checking the rooms. Excellent. Alright, kitchen would dead end me. Chapel would be fine. I'm going to take the kitchen because I can buy some steps. And get the morning room, if it's available today. So, banana club sandwich, tomato soup. Not yet. Maybe later. Beef stew. Oh. We want the boiler room to get us some extra steps. Note that. Alright, grab a banana. Oh, actually, that's going to be 4 pennies. No, 4 steps. Ooh, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be spending my money on much other stuff, so you know what? Nom. Nom. So many bananas. Alright, we're at 15 coins and 80 steps. I feel good about that. So let's move on. Courtyard, bedroom, hallway. We don't have shovels, so courtyard's not gonna be that great. Hallway. Yeah, let's go hallway. Alright, where are we now? Number 3? Yeah, no, it's the room next ahead of us. Corridor, guest room, commissary. Honestly, I'm going to take the guest room because I don't need much from this side of the house. Extra key. Yeah, no, I've got all the letters for up to this point, so anything going further than that is just kind of a waste of steps and other things. Oop. Yep, there we go. Let's just hope we get moving up forward. We can indeed with the pantry. Yoink, and another banana. Ooh, getting our potassium. Hopefully we don't have too much potassium because that can actually be really bad for you. Tray and tie. Wait, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this one. Okay, so tray and tie. T-I-E. T-R-Y. T-R-A-Y. No. Again, what is that supposed to be? Because they're all supposed to be one word. I mean, I assume they're all one word, or else it's going to be necktie, but that'd be too much. Still weird. Still very weird. I don't think I'm going to get a solid answer on what to call that. Observatory, how many stars? 20 stars. Oh, this is good. Well, hold up a second. 20. Green rooms are more likely to contain flowers today. Flowers are gems. So, kind of misplayed. Well, not misplayed, but... Alright, we have that one. Coat, and it should be an A. Alright, so, commissary, bedroom, we... can't go... Ooh, well, hold up a second. We can continue. We have a key card. So you know what? I'm going to pick the nursery. Anything here? Lucky Rabbit's foot. Lovely. Excellent. Okay. So it might seem a little unfortunate, and we may have dead-ended ourselves on this side of the house. However, because we have a key card in our pocket, we can summon the elevator. Thought it was a crack. We can summon the elevator from down in the basement, or in the underground, and jump to the foundation. We have a weird split house going on, but I'm okay with this. Open, please. Thank you. Summon the elevator, please. Excellent. So our day can continue. We're just, you know, gonna be in a weird angle. Ding. I don't have a shovel, do I? No, I have a lockpick and salt. Alright, well, first let's go down. Nothing there. Let's try the doors first. Patio security. Yes. Now, unlike what we usually do, since we have a key... Oh yeah, inventory? Now we're fine. Keycard system. We are going to want to put the keycard system up to high. And then... I mean, we'll still change offline mode to unlock, just because. But we have a keycard. So, even if we run into a keycard door, we can open them. And now, many more of them will spawn, so we're going to less likely be using keys. See? Even here. Boom. East wing. Perfect. Alright, do I go in this direction, or do I have a yeah, no. You know what? We're here. Let's continue up and over. And with that, we gain this one. Where are we? 1, 2, 3 down. So that's plane and window, or glass, door, airplane. No. Got nothing on that one. No, I got nothing. Hey, unlocked. We can do commissary. Ooh. Hallway closet gives us an extra room. Bunk room. You know what? Not an extra room, extra item. Ooh, beautiful. Got running shoes. We got a sledgehammer. And this is tea, as we know and love it. Right, so we can move forward in that direction. Not going to just yet. I want to see. Are you unlocked? You are unlocked. Ooh, gift shop. Gift shop's a good option, actually. Not the freezer. Because, I mean, I don't have enough gems to yeah, no, I think we're fine. Gift shop. Not going to spend our money on anything, but we will use it as a good crossroads spot. Clock tower, no. Mechanical room, let me zoom in here. No mechanic stuff. So storeroom it is for another key. And a couple gems. Alright, where are we? Trey and Tiger. Yeah, still don't know. But that's fine. We're good here. No. Okay, so everything else is locked. Do we have anything? No, everything else is mystery stuff for dare mode and everything. Alright, let's go to the foundation. Let's go around here and around here. Use a key. Spare room. Bedroom! I'll take the bedroom. Free room. Nothing around it. Chart and cart. As you do. Wait, right? Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, H. Commissary courtroom. Boudoir. Do I want the boudoir? You know what? We've seen commissary a lot. Let's pick it up. Let's grab ourselves what? Set of gems, the shovel, and a magnifying glass. I'll take the shovel, absolutely. Don't know about the magnifying glass, and no on the gems. So we're good. Ooh, the solarium or the hallway. You know what? We're going to be exploring some very end spots here. But the tunnel would get us further on, and the hallway would do, you know what? No, I'm gonna spend it so we can get some more uncommon rooms for the future here. Sand and oh, there is a dig spot though. A turnip. 7 extra steps. Nom 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 nom. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, no, we're good. It's the room above it here that's questioning. No, wait, yes, no, it's not. Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So that's tent and tag, or 10. No, it's 10 and tent. So T. I don't remember what that was for. But, yay, okay. We're almost, actually, we just got 2 more rooms on that side of the house, and that'll be all good. Alright, let's see, up or that way. Let's go east. Let's go east hallway. Yes, yeah, no, don't double guess yourself, that's how you lose steps. Open this up. The boiler room, the pool room, or the chapel. Well, I don't necessarily want to do the chapel. Pool room will get us more dead-end things. Boiler room, we know that if we run to the dining room, the meal we're going to get is, you know, better. So let's go boiler room. We also can do a little look-see-loo around here and reset some things. Because this now doesn't need to be on at all. So I can just shift that. Ooh, another little dig spot. Penny for my work. Penny for my thoughts. Check around. Ah, God. It's hot steam. Hot steam. Hot. Da, 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 da. Go around. Oop. And so... And... Boop. So... And yeah, the only way to go is that way. Though I will do a cheeky check here. Oh no, the only way to go is this way. Oh yeah, but then we've got the elevator. Swap that. Okay. Onward we go. Ooh, the gallery, the archives. Ooh. Archives. Don't know why I want to do the archives. Maybe because there's multiple paths from here. Hey, that works. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. What do we got? We've got the drawing room. Actually would be useful. The furnace. Ooh. I mean, we did pull the freezer earlier. And if we put the furnace here, but this is blocking us off for future things. I'm gonna do the drawing room. I'm not quite feeling that yet. Ooh, where are we? We're here. So it would be house and hose again. That's how you spell hose, right? You know what? I'm gonna do something I hadn't done. I'm just gonna double check how to spell hose. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So it is you. It would be a U. There we go. Perfect. Done. Beautiful. Open, please. No? Alright, fine. Right. Oh, the drafting room. We have not seen in a while, and I do need more rooms in this house. So let's grab it. And we can also... Ooh. Crown and crow. So N, right? C-R-O-W, C-R-O-N, so N. And then, yes, we're almost done with picking new places. Vestibule or the classroom. When you enter vestibule, 3 or more doors in this room are locked. Yeah, let's go classroom. Add it to the pool for classroom runs as we move forward. Anything else on the tables? No, we're okay. Alright, well, I doubt also we're going to get into the antechamber today. Because we've now locked off 2 ways in. Secret passage. Now let's redraw, because none of those work. Hallway. Alright, and then there. Yep. Boat and bat. Up here. Ooh, casino, aquarium, or, well, I do know what that is. Let's grab it. I'm gonna grab it. I don't know if we're gonna find her room. But it's still better. Ooh. It's still better than finding her room and then regretting not getting that. Nothing of interest. Found some flowers. And an extra key. Oh, good. We're not trapped in here. Garage. Ooh, garage, observatory. No, let's go garage. A couple extra keys in our pocket wouldn't be the worst. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Nothing else. Alright, let's actually check here. Da-da-da. Ooh, no, we don't have this one. Ah, well, this one actually I can tell. It's spine and pine. So this is an S. At least some of them are a little more straightforward than others, thank God. Hey, security door. Oh, we just got the classroom here, but it's in a bad place, angle-wise. So, parlor. We'll play our parlor game. Oh, apple. Oh. And a wind-up key. Let's see what we've got in the next room over. Locksmith, wine cellar. The locksmith wouldn't be great. Wine cellar's a dead end and not useful. Mystery chapel. Well, it'll at least keep us going. Alright. Oh, God. A statement with an odd number of words is always true. The gems are in the box with the most words. Oh, I hate you. False statements have less than 6 words. This is not true. This box has gems. Oh. Oh, you're all bastards. Okay, so let's see. Statement has less than 6 words. This is not true. Statement with an odd number of words is always true. Gems are in the box with the most words. Okay, so we have 2 boxes pointing to truths to where the gems could be. So we are going to have to logic this out. So this box has gems. Could be true, could be false, but it has only 4 words, which contradicts this, which is statements with an odd number of words is always true, and the gems are in the box with the most words. If this is true or this is false, it would be in this box or the black box. However, false statements have less than 6 words. That's not true. This is contradictory, therefore, this is the false box. I'm gonna say it's this one. We don't need the gem, so I'm not too crushed if we don't... Okay. I'm not too crushed that we didn't get this. But that one was a motherfucker. Oh. Constellation gem, though. Foyer. Well, I mean, yes. Because I was so hoping. I was hoping it would be, and it was. Give me that diary key. Ding. Thank you for the diary key. Got it in my pocket. I have it in my pocket. Ooh, while we're here. Where is that? That's here. Ooh, right next to the antechamber. So, plane and lamp. Lamp, plane. It'd be E. That's that. I don't know about if it would be E. Would it be? P-L-A-N-E. L-A. No. Because plane... Okay, write it down. Plane, lamp. Yeah, we're missing a couple. There's a couple. N and M. So, light wouldn't work. No. Okay, so a couple of these have multiple letters, and I don't know if that would work. Because we got M, N, and E. That one makes no sense. The one under it is O, excellent, and the one under that, we don't know. And that one is... Oh, well, wait, no, we do know. That's an M, because we got that as an S. So parlor one down more, since we're doing this. 10 are tag. They'd be a beach, shore, cliff. I don't know what you are. I don't know what you are. This one should be a G. Making this. Okay, where are we? First and foremost, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. There we go. So that is potentially an E. That's tub, tube. Yeah. We'll leave it as a question mark E, but otherwise... Let's go open this diary and read Her Ladyship's sleep diary. Ooh, there's a couple things here. Oh, and it's also goddamn cursive. Ooh. Huh. Okay, there's some things here. Let me grab a drink of water first. This should be important, so let's get going. My dear diary. After countless sleepless nights and failed home remedies, my physician has urged me to document my sleeping routines in the various bedrooms of our estate. It is his hope that by tracking the caliber and length of my sleep in each room, together we may come to a deeper understanding of my condition and perhaps, with luck, find a more favorable environment in which I might finally find some amount of rest. My dear diary, to begin, I think it best to start with my room, despite already knowing how unsuitable it has been for my sleep of late. Perhaps it is all the old memories that linger here, as it is impossible not to think of home among so many memories of my youth. Nevertheless, I find comfort in gazing at the stars before dozing off, and it pains me to consider that if this trial is successful, it may be one of the final occasions that I sleep here. Claire. My room. Sleep duration 2.5 hours. Quality peaceful despite brevity. Observable effects. I awoke the following morning with 10 less steps, but also observed an additional star in the sky. I don't know if that's interesting. Dearest Diary, last night I retired to the guest room as I have yet to gain the courage to ask anyone to surrender their room to me, even for a night. This bedroom is a cozy space normally reserved for guests staying the weekend. However, I found, despite having a choice between between two beds, that neither proved to be very comfortable. I must speak with Herbert about this, as our guests deserve, at the very least, as much comfort in the stay as we have. Clara, bedroom, sleep duration, 4 hours, better than usual. Very fragmented, nothing special here. My dear diary, it was strange to sleep in the childhood room of my late husband. Oh, so she... Wait, when did you die and her die? Strange to sleep in the childhood room of my late husband. That would be my great... Wouldn't it be my great-grandfather? No. Either way, the room was just as I had imagined it from the stories he told me of growing up with an elder brother. Well, yeah, no, it would be... I mean, that would explain why she can't sleep. Obviously, she's going through trauma of losing her husband, but... Herbert informed me that the room has remained untouched, almost identical, to when they both occupied it. Oh, maybe she was... I'll have to go to the root cellar and check that family tree, because... This is weird. They both occupy... okay. To avoid any accidents, I slept in the bottom bunk, as climbing ladders is not as easy as it used to be. Despite my exhaustion, my thoughts of Simon kept me up through most of the night. Bunk room. Duration. Twice the usual. Quality. 2 times the restlessness. I wonder why. The next morning, I went to the family tomb to visit his grave and was surprised to find a flower already laid. I cannot bring myself to ask Hartley directly if I could borrow his room for my sleep study. The mere thought of it was mortifying. Instead, I decided to roll the dice, as he often puts it, and wait for his night off to sneak into his room to nap. The experience of sleeping in a servant's room was thrilling. Ooh, high society thrilling. The experience of sleeping in a servant's room. Okay, but for the fear of getting caught. Fear of getting caught was overwhelming. Every little noise startled me, and I couldn't manage to sleep for more than a few moments, fearing Hartley would return at any time. Servant's quarters. Sleep duration, perhaps an hour. Terrible quality. About half the steps the following day. I also discovered... Okay. A stray die had found its way into my pocket, which was hardly shocking, given Hartley's history. Dear Diary, I have to confess that I was initially hesitant to spend the night in the Baron's room. It's extraordinarily showy. That's showy? Yeah, it's a Y. With every surface adorned with gold, and every piece of furniture so large it seems almost comical. But as I lay down on the enormous bed, I was surprised to find that I felt entirely at ease. Even the absurdly oversized pillows are somehow comfortable, propping me up just right so that I didn't feel any strain on my neck or back. My pussy on my crack. I slept more soundly than I have in weeks, and I woke up feeling genuinely rested for the first time in what feels like forever. Master bedroom. Slept duration, 8 more hours. The best in many months. I awoke feeling very refreshed, with more energy and more steps than normal. As fate would have it, As fate would have it, Words. As fate would have it, just as I had begun to make progress in my quest of slumber, a most joyous event has interrupted my progress. My beloved daughter has given birth to a son and has requested my presence in town to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. For now, I shall take my leave of the bedrooms of Mount Holly, but I am certain, dear diary, that one day I shall return. Lady Claire Epson, grandmother. So, okay. I'm thinking family tree, just picturing it in my head as best as I can. And then this. That's the river. That's the outbuilding. Why does she have an outbuilding picture here? I don't know. Because that's the bridge that goes over, and then that's the path that is blocked off when you don't have the garage and the driveway. When we come back, when we go back to the front of the house in like a couple minutes, we need to check that. But okay, we've opened up the diary. Let me find it. Do I even have that on my thing? Did I put it on the back? No. Oh, I never did. Interesting. Oh, and you know what? It's a good thing I checked this, because there's a little marker that I have a thing, and I have the sledgehammer that I want to check. So you know what? We're not done with the day yet. Find an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Well, I've never seen this before, and it's absolutely pointless at this point as well. So, right. Interesting. Right, let's go back to the front of the house. Because I've got to check on a thing. Oh, no, wrong button. Wrong way. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Move over. I mean, we've got plenty of steps, so we can definitely take it. I mean, we did okay today. We got new letters into places, and I can see words forming. I can see quite a few words forming. So we'll see how that goes. Yep, come on. Excuse me. Pardon me. Lots of boxes. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Alright. So. I had a note that says check. Well, okay, you know what? We'll check that last. We have a sledge. Oh, wait. Did I have a package? Or was that? No, that's for tomorrow. Good to remember. Alright, so I had a note for smashing stairs. Wasn't those steps. And then I had a thing for smashing the vases. What do we got? What do we got? We have a microchip. Are there more vases around the house? There might be. But hey, we got a microchip. That's one more microchip for the grotto. Let's go plug that in, and it's probably going to stay in place. So, yay. Nope, it just goes to that one. Okay, so we're one microchip left. Sledge for entrance vase. Cross that off the list. Excellent. I need a new paper. This one's full. I need to write down new stuff. You know what? Either by the end of the stream or when the stream's over, gotta rewrite a new page of paper. We can check that. Alright, so we've got something here. Potentially. Is there something... Because I don't think I've ever actually looked around this. And it would be fucking amazing if there was something. Doesn't look it. And we can't... Okay, yeah, no, I figured that as much. I thought with how it looked, we had a way over. We don't. Understandable. I don't have a shovel, do I? I do have a shovel, so if anything happens... Okay, we're okay. The only other thing I can think of is the room, the outbuilding, as it was. It looked like there were... It looked antechamber-ish, with multiple doors on the sides. Also, I'll take a shoe. Thank you. Maybe in I don't know, maybe in a room? One of the walls comes down? I don't think that would be the case. Hard to tell, hard to say. Because I would expect there to be on, you know, the page we saw, an X or something, indicating, hey, there's X marks the spot kind of thing, you know? But no. No, we didn't. Very odd. Yep, and again, this... Stuck in a tree. This only goes for that. For from the garage. Weird. Very weird. Well, with that said then, that's going to be it for that day. Correct? There's nothing else. Kitchen, nothing there. Solarium, gas bedroom, coat check, we've done that. Do I want to put anything in the coat check right now? No, I don't need the diary key. Yeah, no, we're good. We're calling that. Calling that. Architect's Inn of the Dead. It's one hell of a title there. Keep on rolling. Water. Hey, here's the mail. It never fails. Makes me wanna wag my tail. Are these broken? Yes, they are. Damn. You know what? With the amount of allowance I've got going on, I feel like I'm probably gonna be fine. Sleep mask, 2 gems, 2 keys. See, I knew it'd be useful. All right, sleep mask, very good, and 2 keys right off the bat, very good as well. I'm also still worried about this. And whatever this means with another... Is that a thing? No, it wasn't a thing. Well, at least I know that if I didn't see it before, it would have been here tomorrow. Boy. Alright, let's check the outbuilding yet again. What can I get? What is there? There's nothing around the sides, is there? No, I don't think so. Tool shed would be pretty good. Shrine as well. Tomb. No, we'll just go tool shed. Let's go simple. Ooh! Watering can as well. Metal detector, good. And something we don't see. First time you enter a green room, use a water to gain a gem. I can do this 3 times, but I'll need to refill it after. And the only thing I can think of in this goddamn tool shed is there's a secret lever. But I've been through all of this before. I think I was all through this before. And I can't crouch. So, I don't know. I don't know. Could be a red herring. I don't know. This game has red herrings that seem like red herrings, but then turn into actual things that are important. So I don't know about that. You know what? No, let's go bedroom. Oh, I should have done the dead end. But you know what? We have the sleep mask. So getting some early bedrooms, not the worst. Courtyard. Courtyard would be okay. It would get my... get me a gem. Pay for itself. I don't have a shovel, though. Let's go reading nook. Oh, right. We have the new book to read. Do the den as well. Be a dead-end special room, but I think that's fine. Alright. History of Arindia. The original version. Ajera to Erasia. Alright. Let me go all the way over to my sigils page here. Let's get going. Where's Arindia? Yeah, Arindia. Arindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters, though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics or commonly known to the average citizen. Its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generations in hushed circles still refer to themselves as Arindians, as I believe my grandparents did in this character's grandparents. We know they have a secret kingdom. I'm leaning towards that I'm technically royalty of the Arindian Empire, but then again, could be. That's just a going theory. Yet, we must not let the flame of our history dwindle in the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the names of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations to come. All of this, I remember this one page was very redacted. So, okay, Ajera. Don't see. Alright, I'm just checking some things. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted by Ajera, by the ascension of the first king of Arindia, whose name, excuse me, had to burp, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township which he was crowned. Oris was known, before his coronation, as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is mercantile. Is there a mercantile? I don't see. Maybe industrial, metropolitan. I don't see mercantile. But we'll keep that in mind. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days were mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Horus had but one aim: expansion, which I do believe we do. Where's the something? Oh, Marshall. Maybe Marshall? It wouldn't be academic or spiritual. We're still getting some things. The territory spread forth from the hearts of Horus, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banner of Orindia would be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry along every thoroughfare from Horus all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born, Castle Orindia. Ooh. But yes, we already knew the banner was black. Honestly, not a good image thing. Usually if a black flag comes up, you're like, Second era. It was the 4th king of Orindia who split his this vast kingdom, this vast domain into 3 shares, 3 realms of his 3 children. To the eldest, this was what was it redacted. I see Orindia Ares. He granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province, and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orindia Ares after the angelic paragon of royalty, Orindia. Is that what her name was? Is that what that statue is? Good to know. But we do know that no, we don't have those. We just have the normal stuff here. Okay, I'm just looking at that. No, because we have weather. So what we're looking for is the rays, which is travel, motes, which is what it was about, or what like the main thing was, and weather. Because I've got colors, fine. So what we have for Orindia Ares is it was a train thing, and it was black. That's all I got. So we're looking for weather and what, well, we're looking for all of that. But anyway, so we've got Middle Province, fields and mountains. Yeah, we know that. That's where we live. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arc Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. So Arc Ares, Stormy, yeah, we have Stormy in question mark there. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Erasia, whatever, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. Okay, where is that? Erasia is right down here. So we have mystic, land steeped in tradition, and magic and poetry. So let's put down mystic, magic, and poetry, question mark. Beautiful. Third era. And then that was very redacted. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of the three distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of the land and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another, which I'm still trying to figure the fuck out. Despite those differences, the siblings monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations through their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arc Ares to the southern shores of Eurasia. So maybe all of them also were train and train. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the three realms, further strengthening the bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future, a promise that would unfortunately, as many readers will soon find out, not be kept. All right, who fucked everything up? Let's see what's not redacted this time. As the kingdom of Arinda Ares entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desilence III was a king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. Seems fine right now. He was a king who often was seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. I mean, that doesn't seem like a bad thing. A very down-to-earth king kind of seems like a positive. But Desilence was renowned as the King of the People. See, that's a good title. And it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Oris, leaving castle and court behind. Yeah, that's the main okay, so from Reddington, okay. The people were overjoyed by his choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. Okay. On the one hand, he might be a bit gullible. On the other, hoity-toities will be hoity-toities, and they like their status. These dissenting voices planted the seed of discontent, fuck you guys, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the noble Fen. Fen Ares. Fen Ares. I know you. You're the ones that are currently ruling now. Or, as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. That's why all this shit was redacted. After the passing of King Desilence III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age, surrounded by his people of Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. Okay, good to know. He seemed like a chill dude. He didn't know what was coming. On the very next day, 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Lirzun of Fen declared himself the true monarch. His declaration was holstered by a surprising number of supporters due to the fact that Desilence IV shared his father's good name, but little of his virtues. Okay. Okay, I can see that. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stomp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets stained in red. Oof. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors, as sympathy for the city surged. Allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realm of Arch-Ares and Nuance to join their cause. Yes. Okay. Good. Nuance, actually, I have very little on. Same as Vera, but we haven't seen Vera yet. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years. Just 22? Pfft. Amateurs. And saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it, the realm. The black flag that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen Fen. Are they red, though? It's leaning me to saying they're red, but they shouldn't be. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Maybe. The current era. Today, the realm inherited by the 3 Fen-Ares, Arch-Ares, and Araja once again stand united as allies, though a lot of Fen-Ares like to redact some information and keep people not knowing their past. But why, though? Because it seems like of what happened, there isn't necessarily much to need to be redacted unless Fens did something not in the history books or they didn't want shown in history books. Then some shit might... Yeah, then I can understand. Though the distance between the peoples had grown, the connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across the realm serve as constant reminders that we all share a common past. And as those trees continue to grow, as do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the color of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us, a land that we each call home. And yet, for this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire of the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and our children. This land, after all that has happened, is Orindia. And I remember very much that was blacked out. So, Orindia Ares, we kind of pieced this together earlier. Orindia Ares got wiped completely out, and Fen Ares took over. We, as the character, are definitely descendants of someone from Orindia, very important, and I have a feeling the gem heist that happened with our mother, that was orchestrated by some rebels. There is some kind of oppression / Fen Ares being like, hey, this is our gem. No, it was Arindia's gem, technically, originally. And I don't know, there's still some question marks, but we did learn a little bit. Is there any more pages? No. Okay, well, there was a little bit more context, I guess. That didn't necessarily help a hell of a lot, but it was something. It was a good little history lesson. We have the vault and the freezer. I'm taking the vault because all this money this early, it looks pretty decent. And if we run into, and it even tells us the date there. Ooh, coupon book. And we get something for cheap. Love it. Yes. Alright, so, okay, good. This does stay open. So, yeah, fingers crossed we run into, ooh, smashy. No, we do run into, more vault, the safety deposit box keys today. Fingers crossed. Fingers very crossed. Alright. So with that said, let's go back and around. I don't need any names and numbers for that. We're good. Let's take this. Storeroom, hallway. That's going to have to be the storeroom, unfortunately. Because yoink. Yoink. And 2 gems. No shovel. This one done. Yeah, first 2 levels I don't need to worry about. Once we get into 3 and onward. Security. Pantry. I'll take security. And set up the things that need to be set up. Anything else? Keycard system. Setting on that. Low. Change it to unlocked. Back. That. Actually, have I missed something? Inventory? Nope. Everything's fine. Well, that's not accurate. I drained the pool. Alright, moving on. Let's see. Move on to this over here. Commissary would be the worst here. Or the guest bedroom. Let's go commissary. Ooh. We got a sale going on. Let's see. Sledge. Well, I'll take the running shoes, because those are always useful. I'll take the sledge, because that's always useful. We'll take the 10 gems. And for 2? Yeah, no, let's just buy out the entire set there, because we've got, yeah, metal detector. We're gonna get more money. Yeah, no, we're fine. We are fine. Right, onward then. Drawing room, den. I see that. Yoink. Any boxes? We're on there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hallway, guest, chapel. I'll put the chapel here. I won't go in it, but getting it out of the way is fine. Hallway or parlor? We'll go hallway. We've got a ton of gems right now. Let's see. Kitchen, closet, ooh, and another hallway. Well, you know what? We'll do that hallway. Is it in the usual spot? It's in the usual spot. 1, 2, 3. No, it's on the other side that I need to check for spare room. Nothing else around. Whoop. Nursery, drawing room. Nursery. Drawing room wouldn't be great, and I kind of want to hold the rest of that. Yoink. Anything else? No, we're okay. We're sitting pretty with everything right now. I am slightly worried about, yeah, using too many hallways. Observatory. Alright, do I have... This one's 4? No, it's towards the end. This entire line right here is fine. Grab some extra gems. Apples are very tasty, and 3 extra steps. Ooh, we can buy some real expensive rooms. Hallway, pantry. Ooh, I thought the pantry was going to be pointing downward. No, pantry's going to point upward. We will gladly take that. Yoink, and an apple. Apples are delicious today. Alright, this one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 over. Nope, we're okay. Still. That's fine. We've got the keys. It's gonna have to be the office because everything else is dead ending. Anything around? Nope, just the thing for that. Where are we? Yep, no, we have this one. It should be an H, right? Chart and cart. Open this up. Lab or hallway? Let's go lab. Set up an experiment. You know what? I should. You know what? Even though I haven't done it, I should probably put down where the foundation is. 2, 3, 4 here. Surprisingly, I hadn't marked that. So, with that being said, though, this room, I don't know. Trey and Tiger. Damn it. Alright. Experiment time! What do we got? Continue with experiments. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, when you draft a shop room, each time you find some trash while digging. Set your dice to 2, permanently add a gold to your allowance, or set your steps to 40. The dice are really useful here. I think we're gonna do set dice to 2 every time we get a shop. Because our money is fine. Money is not an issue with our allowance. Getting more obviously would be great, but right now is not a concern. So now, keep an eye on shops. Solarium, weight room, has to be the weight room. I mean, it's a big hit, but it could be worse. Ooh, broken lever. That's a good find. Alright, where are we? That's T, right? Plane and planet, probably. Yeah. Alright, so we have that. Let's go in this direction. Foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. That's going to be real useful. So it would be there. Correct? Correct. So we've got sand, maybe? Sand and tag? No. Shore. Bluff wouldn't be bluff. Ocean. I don't know. Dark room, break room, or garage. Garage for the keys. We don't need... Well, no, we still do need keys. This is cutting off a lot of rooms, so... We'll go break room. Keep that in mind for when we end. Hey, salt shaker. Sodium. Alright, anything there? Alright. Alright, math. So we've got -4 plus 5, it's 1, times 11 is 11. Squaring 1, well that's 1 still, times 10 times 3, which is 30, divided by 15, 2. So square 1 again, minus 10 is 9. It was multiplied. Not 16, 11, 2, that's times. There we go. Ooh, silver key. That will help in a pinch. Probably with the weight room if that's locked. Observatory. Freezer. Do I want the we'll drive. Okay, we would have 9 gems to start with for tomorrow. No, I'm gonna go with study to redraw up to 8 times. Do I want the study? Yeah, I'm gonna go with study. And I do have to enter it because... A, grabbing some stuff. Tub and tube. Yeah, E is probably here. I mean, that could also be a vial, but that's for a different thing. Bath, tub, tube, all that kind of stuff. Don't know what this is still. And then, yeah, this unused. Oh, wait, well, hold up a second. Glove, love, sting, sing, crowd. Snack, sack. Yeah, there's a couple things I'd like to have a little bit more of context for some of these pictures. I don't know why that's blank. Then yeah, this saying D8 all the way in the back. Figure it out another time. Also, I'm just noticing my step counter. Oh yeah, because the gym. Special key. Yeah, perfect. Use the silver key here. In fact, oh no, I was gonna say, I'm gonna redraw, hoping we get the. Oh, we'll take the. You know what? I'll take the dining room. I was hoping for the grand foyer or the other grand hallway. Yoink. Lunchbox, that'll help with a few steps. Where are we? We're here. Let's see, that is paint and pint. So this is an A. SMA. It's coming together. Coming together. Boiler room, classroom, parlor. I don't want to spend all of my gems redrafting here. I'll redraft once. Ooh, showroom. Oh, I don't know if I have enough money here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Spare. Oh, right, and it's also shop. So yay, I got dice. Moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Probably worth it. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. And then everything else. Do I think I can have enough here? You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. Okay, I'm going to take the silver spoon. Nom nom. And the moon pendant. Pretty. Because hopefully the moon pendant will help me keep the silver spoon. If not, I have a decent amount of other things. And then the silver spoon will be used for when we go back to the dining room. When we hit that, we'll gain a shit ton of steps for that. Right, we can redraw with dice, which is definitely what we're gonna do, and grab the solarium. Big stuff here. Oh, I can get... Oh, right, because it's a green room. I get myself a gem for that. Very nice. I think that refunded the gem I used to go in there. Alright, where are we? Showroom, dining room, off to this side. Alright, we need to go up more. Ooh, we are out of keys. Secret passage corridor or the observatory. I don't really want to do secret passage. I'm going to redraw with the die. Trophy room. It's 5. I would gain gems for this. So we're going to go. I would spend 5, but gain 8. So actually it's a net positive of 3. Haha. Oh, and then I don't think I have this room. No, I don't. Let's see. Flan and fan. So it is indeed an L. Which means the next room over might be also an L. And that one might be a C. That might be an A. This one, I can only assume is another 8, but... question mark. It's the top that I'm very questioning. Fuck. Alright. Foundation it is then. Let me double check. Alright, let's hope this isn't locked. Let's fingers crossed hope it's not locked. Because if it is, we end the day. Thank fuck. Alright. Ooh. Maid's chambers. No, we need items. Attic. Attic could be a risky bet to get a key. And we're gonna do it. That's 8 out. Like, just 1 out of 8 would be great here. 1 gem. We got the purse. There's a key. I see that. Gem, magnifying glass. Yoink that. Ooh, that's honestly probably the best outcome here. A special key, lockpicks. Ooh, treasure map. I'd have to go back on that, but I don't have a shovel, so... Ooh, is that something? No, I've already looked at those. But we do have... Where are we? Right off to there. That should be an S. Coast and coat. And then, yeah, I've read all this stuff. Okay, we've got a couple keys back. So onward to the trophy room. Again. We are slightly down on some steps. Which I'm not happy about. But if we make it... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we go past this next room, we'll get ourselves some stuff. I'm gonna pick the boiler room here. Oh, well, actually. Oh, fuck. Okay, so Hail Mary play, or not a Hail Mary play, but a play nonetheless is. Secret passageway, get another hallway, potentially get the grand foyer. Or risk the Orgo boiler room and be a little bit safer. I'm going to go secret passage. Secret passage. Halls of Mount Holly. And I can redraw. So if we don't get it... We're not getting it. We got one. I'm going to do it one more time. Fuck. Fine. Electric eel. Why didn't we get it? Experiment successful, at least. Let's see. Servants' quarters. I don't need keys. Kitchen. Don't need that. I'm going to re-roll. Classroom. Breaker box. Let's go classroom. Yeah, and I figured it would be just grade 1. Yoink. 612. Lockpick. Music, ballroom, utility closet. Where are we here? Set gems to 2. I mean, gems at this point now don't matter. We're going to just do a lot of redraws and seeing what we get. Casino, furnace. Drafting. Drafting can't do. Servant parlor. Master bedroom. Laundromat would be useless. East Hall would get us further down. Casino, walk-in, freezer. That's unfortunate. We risked it, and it did not pay off. Nevertheless, we do have at least 3 coins to spare for tomorrow. But, let's see. No other key spots. Should have used the... No. Damn. We risked it. Didn't pay off. You know what? It's probably because we had too many hallways in the pool. Didn't get pulled. That's probably the case. Alright. Well, first and foremost... Let's go back and around to the dining room. Let's just eat because we can. Oh, and we have the trophy room. Hey, with 60 steps. That's a shit. 62 steps. Jesus. A little stretch. Ooh. Ooh. 62 steps. That's a lot. So is there anything we can do then with 62 steps? The only thing I can think of now would be go to the break room, end the day, and get a key card for tomorrow. I think that's the only thing we can do here. That's the only thing we can do. Boop. Alright. Because there's no, let's see, anything item-wise, metal detector, watering can, sledge. You know what, we do have a sledge. Can I break these? No. Ooh, wait a minute. That's you. Wait. You have an interesting name that I just thought of. Count Isaac Gates. William Epson, Sinclair. No, okay, I thought I would see someone's specific name. Alright, nope. Call it a day. We'll get a security card and keep 2 items. Architect's Manor of Tomorrow. We ended the day with a fuck ton of steps, but nevertheless, it's not how you end the day. Ah. 65? That's a lot of steps. A lot of days. We're getting close to 100. I'll admit. It's kind of exciting. Alright, first and foremost. Ooh! I kept the broken lever and the coin purse. So therefore my allowance went up quite a bit today. Well, my, not allowance, but the money we got initially is quite high. Alright, so a money day wouldn't be the worst for trying to get ourselves just like a shit ton of money. So a tomb day wouldn't be bad. Grab some extra dice off the rip. Go over to the corner. And extra 5. 6 pennies. Oh, no, it's every 3. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure. If I go here... Is this the step I'm also thinking of? No. Yeah, there's her room. And, yeah, the diary key is back. Have no shovel. All that stuff. Okay. Alright, we're starting off with a lot of money. So shops are definitely in our future. There we go. Shops are in our future. Maybe we'll even get the showroom today. Otherwise, it's the same as usual. Keep on moving forward. Ooh, the coat check. This early on the coat check? Probably not. This early with the dark room, however. Throw that on the docket. We can basically pull anything we want here. And it won't be horrible. Alright. Bedroom there. I'm gonna pick the den for an extra gem. Yoink. Commissary. Yeah, let's pull the commissary. That'll loop us for the dark room, so we don't... Oh, no, it didn't loop us for the dark room, but we don't have to use the dark room again. So, fine. Sledge. Absolutely. Shovel. Beautiful. Compass. Take it. Salt shaker. Why not? Good stuff. Let's see. Closet. Chapel. Chapel? Yeah, let's go chapel. Not going to be too bad. Anything on the table here? Nope. And then... Ooh, we got the nook. The nook's not bad. Yeah, let's go nook. Nook, grab a key, get the library. Library takes us up one, which is fine. We have no new books. Ooh, but we will take another key. We have no new books that we can grab. We only have one to buy left, I believe. Speaking of which, there's the bookshop. Dovecote. You know what? We can rotate that. Do we want the bookshop? No, we'll go with Dovecote. Because then I can get the garage and get some more keys. Unless something else gets pulled here. Nope. Just the dead-end garage. Turn the corner, grab 3 keys. Anything else around? Nope. Double check it. All that. Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, tub and tube. Yeah, you know what? I am just gonna put E here because based off of the last two letters, I think this word is also 8. I could be wrong. But keep it there for now. And if we're wrong, we'll just erase it after. I feel good about it, though. Alright. 1 down. Alright, let's go here. Oh yeah, because dead-end rooms are going to be useful for me, too, because getting money. You know what? Let's just link this all together. Grab the money, grab that. Chapel here. Okay, so again, it's, yeah, the tie and the tray and everything. So that's not helpful. Free room, go through. Dark room. As we go. Boop. Alright. Upward. Archives. Closet. You know what? I'm going to take the hall closet. Ooh. Grab a key and the metal detector. Not bad. And drawing room. Ooh, we're going to need some gems. Go. Some money. Utility closet. Guest room. Observatory. Let's redraw. Locksmith. Storeroom. Parlor. Gonna have to be the parlor because we have no gems. Yoink. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Hello there. Car keys. It'll take us a couple steps, but that's not bad. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. So it's going to be the blue one. These are getting me. Okay, all statements that contain the word gems are false. This box contains gems. Because I thought that... Okay. Ooh, I'm losing my game on that one. Let's do guest room. Oh, hey, we got a gem nonetheless. Oh, where are we on that? No, we're fine here. Okay, don't need to worry about that place or that place. Let's open this up. We have the dining room, the hallway, or the storeroom. Redraw, please. It's going to have to be the spare room. But we're going to have to take some of those steps that we just got to open up the trunk of the car. Yep, nope, just straight. Just straight on. On we go. In we are. Open, please. What do we get? We have secret garden key. Very good. And lockpicks. Ooh, we have potential of opening the secret garden pretty early, so I'm okay with that. But we do need steps. Another penny. Take a penny, leave a penny. We leave so many pennies. Alright. Down to 40. But you know what? Still not bad. Observatory, security, or hallway. I am going to redraw. Solarium, wine cellar. I guess we'll go to the boudoir. Grab a gem. Why is it always... Why do I always have a problem trying to grab that one? Onward. Hallway. No, we'll do classroom. Which classroom? Still grade 1. Okay. So it's going to stay grade 1 for forever. Though, guaranteed Apple, it's always going to be a free room for stepping the first time. So not the worst. Kennel. We have a shovel? We do have a shovel. I could have redrawed then, but... Hello there, I haven't petted you in a while. Hello there. Hey, are you still dealing with your existential crisis? Hell yeah, you are. Ooh, stage and sage. Not just a confirmation bias here, but that's a T. That's a goddamn T, so it says dates. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, and we got some steps. Open this. Where are we? Security. Spend the gem for security. There we go. Anything on the inventory I missed? Oh, 15 coins. No, it's from the tomb. I was going to say, I missed 15 where? Keycard system. Set it up for low. And then set it up for unlocked. There we go. Done. Yeah, let's go this way. Open, unlock. Ooh, okay, we have the lab. Can't do. Hallway. Probably should. Storeroom. No, it's going to have to be the hallway because I can't guarantee us going down. Under the foundations. Yep, that's an H. Special secret garden key, please. Lovely. And we know because this is a 3-door room. Spread fruit throughout the house. Well, fingers crossed we find that. Actually, fair point also. Is this... No, it's not a rich, but it is still a decent spot for the garden. I think that dog barking meant we got ourselves unlocked rooms. There we go. And let's just oh, no, wrong one. Spin this back around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby. Oh God, where am I? There I am. Let's go. Spin this round. And with that, we are good. Alright, we now have a way into the antechamber today. Fucking finally. Now we need to go to the foundation and open up the antechamber door, but we'll get to there when we get to that. Seems good. Seems good. Still don't know the other puzzle that we kind of brained out ourselves yesterday, but you know what? That's another day's problem. Right now we're okay. Hallway. No, dining room. Dining room. We'll take the lunchbox. We not right? No, we have. Always confuses me when that one doesn't proc. Coat check. Bunk room. I will absolutely take the bunk room. I could have sworn I had the mask, but then again, I think that was yesterday. Hello, Mr. Hamster. All the other things. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, there we go. A couple coins. Good stuff. Ooh, this room is fine. We're good. Starting to wonder if I can smash all of these things up. Storeroom. Yes. Now I will take a storeroom. Give me those gems. And another dead end to boot. Let's fingers crossed we have enough room here, or enough steps to go back to the, what is the word I'm thinking of? Tomb! Fingers crossed we have enough steps to get back to the tomb. Office, breaker box, another hallway. Oh, no, that's the utility closet breaker box. Oh, no, I still want this. I'll still take it. I'll still take it. Because then I can turn the garage on, turn the dark room on, turn the gymnasium off, and the keycard system as well gets turned as well. I'm still not sure what this room's letter is. Right, we have security in there. Let's open that for a couple extra steps. I think we'll have enough steps. Especially if we can take a shortcut. Alright, let's open this. It's gonna have to be the hallway unless... Yeah, no, we'll take the hallway. We're gonna play to it being that we do get into the antechamber. So we should go down and grab ourselves that lever first and foremost. You know what? While we're down here, let's take the shortcut to the tomb. That's going to be a couple extra steps, but that money could be very valuable when we are in a tight spot. And I don't want to waste the steps going out, then going back, and all of that stuff. So, in we go. Or out we go, then in we go, then out we go, then in we go, and then da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dee. Wouldn't be anything with the bird fountain in it. I don't have... Ooh, I wonder if I have the watering can. Can I do something with the bird fountains? Or the bird baths? Bird fountain still works there. Alright. Money! 20, 25, 30 bucks, plus the extra 10 from the coin purse. That's a lot of scratch. And I'm starting to run low on the colloquialisms for money, too, so... Gotta re-up my dictionary. Is this the thing? Oh, I can make a wish! Well, that's a new one. Well, I mean, I probably existed before. Oh, and you know what? When I drain that, or if I would drain that, I'd probably have that money down at the bottom of the well. Oh my god. Do you think I can do that indefinite, like more than once per day? And if I can do it more than once per day, does that mean if I drain the pond, or if I drain that, I get all that money and... Oh, that would be a very interesting workaround for some money shenanigans. Another time, perhaps. Another time. Because right now, we just pull the lever, open the antechamber, and fingers crossed we can get there. I mean, we have enough keys. The locked doors aren't necessary. I mean, the key card locked doors. Do I have a key card? Oh, no, I do have a key card. I forgot. So actually, do we want to... No, security's... Where is security? Security's next to the foundation. You know what? Let's up that to... Well, no, we just turned the power off, so it's not going to... No, we're fine. All right, and yep, that stayed opened even though I closed that and locked that. Okay, we're fine with that. That stayed open. We're good. That was one thing I now definitely have confirmation on. Up and around. We don't need to go to the other places. Nope, door's over here. Alright, so we got 45 steps plus, because we can come back to the dining room once we go a little bit further up. In fact, let me check. Yeah, I've only got a little bit left. Dining room's down there. Alright, fingers crossed we don't dead-end ourselves. And also, we do have to keep an eye out some of these end rooms here, because I am missing some of their letters. Okay. Tunnel, Mechanarium, or Redraw. Is the Mechanarium... Technically, the utility closet is a mechanical room. Otherwise, nothing. I'm going to spend my dice and redraw something useful. Courtyard or hallway? I'm going to go with the courtyard because that way angled to the left would be better for us than to the right. Oh, I see a box right there. There's another key. Excellent. There's a nail. That could have been very dangerous. Nothing of interest in here. Sledge. Open the box. We have a silver key. That'll get us out of a tight jam. I just saw the security door there. Nothing of interest. Alright. Security. Kitchen, Mechanarium, or Solarium. I don't know. I'm going to say Solarium, only because I want potential rare rooms. A couple extra pennies. Let's go. Clock Tower. Great Hall and the gym. Well, it's going to have to be the Great Hall. I have enough keys for this. That's not going to work. Alright, should I use it here? Or one up? No, I'm going to use a regular key here. Servants' quarters, key for each bedroom, terrace, green rooms cost nothing. You know what? Let's go terrace. Another gem. Excellent. At least the green rooms are going to be free for us. Ooh. It's going to be this room here. This room has either, some money, or that. Time. We got that one. Right, up first. That's the one that matters, which is a dead end. Okay, so you're here. Keep the keys. All right, hallway, code check, lab. It has to be the hallway. Do I have anything for this room? Yes. So we don't worry about that. Aquarium. Thank you. Okay. That's pretty good. Key there. Actually, we can do a thing here. Mailroom? Yeah, I've already filled out every single room once before. Order placed. Nope, it's gonna be over here. Chief and Chef. There it is, little penny. And you know what? I've got some steps. So let's keep going down here. I don't need any more keys. Well, I mean, I'll still keep a couple keys, but... I'll at least also, yoink, open this. So I can just go through the antechamber to the other side of the house that I've locked off. Perfect. And this would then get me there. Down. Oh, good. Don't have to spend the key for that. Wall closet, tunnel, or locksmith. Gonna pick the locksmith here. Because even though... I still... You know what? Lockpick kit I have. Grab myself 3 extra keys and a special key. Why not? Just for safety purposes. Prism key. Lovely. Ooh. Oh, right. You know what? I should have probably checked the mail room on that. Yes. So what is this? Tag. I think this is an A. I think this is an A. But it's not clear where that A would be, why it would be an A, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, so that. Onward straight. I wonder if I, yeah, again, well, no, wait a minute. I do have a sledgehammer. Nope. On way, that way, these, right, the aquarium I don't, okay, I was gonna say, the aquarium I don't have. Oh, key, excellent. Ooh, okay. Oh yes, plane and lamp, or lantern, or light. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily work out very well. Alright, 46. Now, I don't know if the game will do something here, so... We'll go through... Break room? Break room. You know what? Yeah, no, fuck it. Let's just go in. We've wanted to go back in here for a little while now. Right. Proper look here. Eight realms in 8 months. Okay. Okay. This is why we need to come back. Because there are still puzzles. So, I wrote down here 8 months per realm, numbers 1 through 8. Somewhere, probably, I'm going to assume, actually, that are, like, we've got letters and dates and things that will reference these realms, and we just order of operations once we get the dates and names together on this. Okay? Okay. We've got Marigold. Can't eat that apple. We've got... The secret room is not as secret as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8 payments. 100 gold, instructions to follow. The fuck? I'm getting bribed? Oh, it's from that, it's probably from the investigator. The first key found here on the furthest rank. The second locked tight in the vault of a bank. Oh, well, this is just telling me where all these keys are. Perfect. First key is here. Is right next to me. Second key is locked in the bank. Third is high up among all the clocks. I don't think there was one in the clock tower, but I could be very wrong. And the fourth down below, beneath all the docks. That one we got. The fifth is held by a king on his throne. The sixth in a station left by one of our own. That one I think we found. The seventh is mayor if you draft it quite late. Odd one. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Interesting. Yoink. The crown of the blueprint. The former ruby crown of Arindia Ares, recently set with freshly cut sapphires. The first time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain a gem and redraw floor plans. I mean, that's not gonna stay with me, obviously. Epson. The realm signs, all of them. And Sinclair. Yep, grandfather and grandmother. Which then makes my mother, Marigold. Her bust is missing, obviously. Because that's how crests work. And this is me. Ooh. Yep, because that was my mother's side. That's my father's side. Anything out the windows I can see? Okay. Anything on the floors? Very fine-tooth comb here that we have to go through, because the only time we're really wanting to come back would be to finish this. Just checking. Okay. And I'm off the map. I love it. Great. Good stuff. Alright. Why are there 2 fucking clocks? Stuck. They're stuck at this time. This is important. I don't know why it's important, but it's important. I'm gonna write this down. 130. Let's go. Clock. Stuck. 130. Put 2 clocks stuck at 130. Maybe that's a code. 130130. We can give it a shot. Got here blueprints. I can't open those up. That's that. What room is this? It's no room I can recognize. I'm worried about this. No, this, now that I'm thinking about it, wait a minute. He must have paid for the letters, because we have one of the letters, and we know where our second one is, and he must have locked them up real good. Alright. Yoink. I'm just going to take that for now, because, I don't need it. Oh, we do need to go back down to the foundation. Because that's the only last thing we need to do, correct? Because we just got the sanctum key. Huh. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I'm going to write this down. I have to write this down because I don't know if I've gotten all of them. Okay, so furthest rank we did, so I'm not going to write that down. Second. Okay, sanctum keys. Is in the vault, high up among clocks. The next one is beneath the docks. We did that one. Key is held king in throne room. King in throne room. 6 is station left by one of our own. So wait, we already did, okay, we did that one. We did that one. So this is clock, this is one number 3. I think we did the station. If you draft it, mayor, and then behind the last door. So yeah, no, that one does... Okay, we did that one. Trying to remember where all of those keys we found. No, left by one of our own. Okay, so that one was done. Sorry, writing stuff down that I don't need to write down. Major... Draft late. I can only think that major is music. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. We've had some music clues around. And I don't... And it needs to go to something, because it's a real deep quest puzzle. So I'm going off the limb and saying that it has something to do with music, but it could be also majors in general. And then behind last door. Okay. You know what? I can remove final sanctum keys from the list of things to do, because now we at least know where all of them technically are. And then, yeah, this... room 46 map. Alright, yeah, let's not beat around the bush. Let's go back. Yep, this way. This way. Don't want to unstep myself here. This way. This way. I think, for safety reasons, we're going to go to the dining room first. Because while I think I have enough steps, I already ate. Shit. Okay, well that's just a waste of steps, but I think I do have enough steps here. 13 steps should be enough. I could have sworn I didn't eat, but then again, ugh. Who knows? All right. Alright, down and around. Whoop, do a little step there, step there. Here a step, there a step, everywhere a step. Alright, now the question. Should I continue on my unlocking of left to right, or should I jump the gun? Oh. I was gonna say, I'll say what I just noticed in a second, but should I just jump the gun and go for the last room, because it does say behind the last door. Now, I'm gonna play to my strengths here and assume it's the last door you unlock, which is, you know, how cryptic this stuff gets. Or it could just mean it's the last door, or the last door that you open versus the last door on the, you know, right here, or whatever one you don't open. But then again, I could have just as easily opened that door and moved the other way, so it might be random? I don't know. However, did just notice, the symbols on the floor correlate to, so far, the rooms that I have opened. So that one's Arundi Ares, and that one's the Fen Ares. So if I go and look here, I don't really have much to go on with the rest of all of these. The only one I could think of would be Arc Ares, which is that door there. But you know what? I'm gonna throw caution to the wind, and, I mean, I'm not gonna assume, but yeah. No, it's definitely the last door you unlock and whatnot. Alright. Since we're here, actually, yeah, I can do a cheeky little thing. I can do a very cheeky little thing. So, that's the outside. That's... There we go. No, that would be there. Okay, so what I'm doing here is... We're going to cheat the system just slightly. Because I've got 4... Well, 1, 2... 2 out of 3 things that I need. Because I need the color, the lines, and the inner whatevers. Because clearly the squiggles on the lines themselves aren't indicated here. So as long as I just... Oops. Alright, we'll start from the square then, because we just accidentally ourselves. Press the button. Press the button. Press the button. Press the button. And that doesn't work. Huh. Maybe I misinterpreted something. I mean, I don't think I did. Because that should be, yeah, no, that's black. Yeah, it is train, or at least it should be train. Unless it's gone over to roads. Here's the thing. I could... Oh, fuck. Okay, the lines do matter. The lines do matter. Well, never mind then. And here I thought... Yeah, no, well, that's a shame. Alright, so... Well, hey, hold up. Back and forth through the fucking rooms here. Technically, we do know what this is. Because Fen Ares would still have the same weather that you do. Also, why are you doing this? When I just had you like that. There it is. Ah! Oh! It's that wheel. That's why. Alright, so it would be like that, correct? And the outer is black. I mean, if this isn't right, then I'm just gonna finish the day anyway. Little bit of stuff to play around with. All right, so let me write this down for myself. So it was, it's got those lines here, here, and here. Because it was the same region as Fen... I mean, technically it's the same region as Fen Ares, so... we just did the same there. And it was... Metropolin. Makes perfect sense to me. And okay. Lovely. That one is ticked. What's behind? What's here? What is here? We've got 3 sisters. We've got this lady, and we've got, oh yeah, pictures. Ooh. Black Bridge Hotel and Spa. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in the realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to, Herbert. Oh, so this was his journey. Okay, so the first leg of his journey Orin is number 1. Hey. In case of Anne Babbage, right? That's not the thing I need, right? No, that's a different person. Okay. That's good to know. We do see, however, you, the Duster. Chimney sweep. Do we have anything for the chimney sweep? Yes, we already have chimney sweep. Good to know. Okay, so what's on the opposite side? Ooh, due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Arindia Ares signal that were destroyed after the war, Morejai puzzle boxes featuring the infamous black symbols are among the rarest and most valued collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. Oh, so the colors matter. So that can stay like that. Nope, I'm gonna reset. Okay. Interesting. So that and that are fine. Interesting. Alright, I'm kind of just brute forcing at this point, but okay, focus. Okay, so if I put you up and press you to the left or right, you'll go up to there, and you'll shift like so. You and you shifting like that as well is... Oh, you're going... Oh, you go diagonally in some cases. And you swap between. There we go. No, that needs to be swapped. go. That like so. Little... Okay, let's reset, because I think I see it. Because this one goes up, and I don't necessarily know how it shifts back up. I think it needs to have another color. But these... go in certain ways. I think they jump. They do like a hopscotchy thing. Yeah, they do some kind of hopscotchy, jumpy thing that I'm not entirely sure how it works. But there are rules. We have now learned that there are rules to the colors. Am I gonna remember that? No, absolutely not. And that can go there. That can go like swapping. Okay, these swap spots. And these just move that in those directions. And the yellow goes up. So this then needs to... Okay, so what needs to happen is we need a plus sign, where each corner obviously is black. In order to get that, I can do that. That was the wrong button, but that's okay at this second. Go like that. You can go like that. You need to go back down. Oops. Oops. There we go. There we go. Hey, more allowance. That's pretty good. Oof. Alright. Anything on the sides here that I can see? No. Alright, one symbol down. And hers also is up. Alright, so that's one door down. Now 2 doors down. Because we can't I can not brute force, but I can get this one as well. Because now I know that those symbols change. Or have I can do the lines. Alright, this one then is, or should be, mountain, that, roads, and red. But it's not red. Well, fuck, press the wrong button. Back to that, please. Thank you. Back to the squiggles. Okay, and it was. Yeah. Well, okay, maybe not red meant It's like they weren't originally red, but you know. As we have noted. Alright, and yeah, Morajan box, Fen Ares variation. At the end of the War of the Fifth Era, after the Grand Realm of Fen Ares was established, Morajan boxes in the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles on the box turn black, serving as an outcast and a struggling reinforcement of the dwindling, desolate army. Which one's white? More. Okay. That's an interesting little lore tidbit. Yeah. Alright. So, with that then, white turns gray, but I need reds. Why? What do orange turn into? Nothing on that. Ah, okay. So I need at least 4 red. But I'm not sure how the orange is working here. Alright, so... Alright, we'll be back to this in a second, because I'm more curious about over here. Very pretty, though. I will admit. They know their opulence. Nice buildings, nice there. There we go. I'm actually writing this, last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way. And as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. P.S. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. Okay, so... the last place he came was obviously back home. So, Fen is 8. Done. Simple. Excellent. Wonderful. Terrific. Fen is 8. So we've got the first and the last. We do not have the middle 6. But I like how this is going. Okay, so in order to solve the puzzle, the puzzle map in room 46, we need to solve the sigils in all of those. Okay, so we have a through line. We have a through line. I'm very glad about that. So yeah, so our next big goal, I think, should be the keys. If that makes the most sense. Because if we get the keys, we then get the sigils, we then do that. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I think that should be our next main goal. I mean, we have side goals, obviously, of the chess piece letters, and unlocking the last bit of the grotto, however that works. And then the tomb as well. Yeah, I need to redo my notes, because this is way... note thing, the reminder board here, reminder page, is way too scratched out now, so I have to thin that down. But not for the moment. The moment right now is this. So if I do this, I want that to be there, and turn them white. Okay, what happens if they're the same? Okay, so that would change to white. Okay, so I think I have this. I have the idea here. So turn those white. Then we swap this and this. Not that one. There. Turn that white. Swap you. Not you. Turn you like so. And you like this. Here. Oops. Ah, fucked it. Shit. Okay. So if I do this, swap that like so. Do this. No. Yes? No. Maybe so. 99, 100? Whatever. So we do that. Swap those like so. This and this, then shift. Actually, no, that would go like this. And this one and that one would turn like that. So now we have 4. Green to be... I don't want green to be there, but I want this to be there. Gray's not going to change its color. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, wait, no, the black would change to... The black then changes to that. So this then turns to this. Red's not going to change, so don't press red yet. I need this. To shift. You know what? Turn them all red, because that makes this a little easy. No, it doesn't turn it easy. Ah, shit. I think I fucked it. No, I think I fucked it. Fucked it. Okay. No, I need as many white as I can. So you know what? Actually make that gray. No, do I make that gray? That inverts there. Because that then turns to you. That would turn to... No, we're fucking this up again. No, the original idea had it here, where we shift white to like that. Shift goes over there. Then that and that. So now we have 4. However, we can turn that white as well. That and that can get swapped. Okay, as long as we just shift this carefully. I think it's the greens that I'm worried about here. Ah, fuck. I almost had it there. Almost had it, but I fucked it. Okay, that and that gets swapped. Whereas those turn to white. Then this turns to white. And then this. And that. No, we start. You know what? After this and we end the day, I think we're done with the stream because my brain is starting to really struggle with something very simple. So, okay. That and that switches and turns those white. Then, that can shift and turns that white. Swap that back. This then shifts, turns that white. Then this that gray is okay. Because I'm not sure. That and that gets swapped. The black needs to be in a specific spot in order for us to get all of these red. I think if we press this, yes, okay. So all of these blacks are now going to need to go to the corners. If we can do that. Because these are going to be... So I can do that like that, and shift them around. That's fine. This... It's the center that's really fucking with me. It feels like I need one more white. Yeah. So if I go like this, swap that, those turn white. Then this and this turn white. And if I then... Oh, I can turn that green. Ooh, okay, wait a minute. If I can then press this, all of those then turn black. Which then... If I shift around... like so... black there. That can go there. It's this one here that I'm having problems with. I'm really trying. I'm focusing here. Because it only goes left and right. Alright, reset that again. If I do this, swap that, those turn white. Then, we swap this, and... this, turn it white. As you do. Change that. And this, and that turns white. So that's 4 white. Okay, if I shift you there, and press that, then I can shift you like that, and the center really doesn't matter. Whatever's in the center, it's just the corners that are really throwing me. So maybe them being white isn't what we want. Oh fuck. I mean, we only need 4. Being in the center wouldn't necessarily... Okay, what if I do this? Do that. No, because, yeah, no, we don't have... Because then that can turn to red. Oh, maybe that's might be the trick. So if I swap there, those then turn to white. Then... Oops. Well, it's still okay. This turns to green. No, I fucked it up. Fucked that up with the white click there. Okay, those two turn to white. That's fine. Then I can turn this one to white as well. Which then gets me these greens. Then... press this. You on the center wouldn't matter. I need... shifting you back and forth doesn't matter. I'm still missing the 1. So what color do I make the oranges in order to work here? Black? If I swap you, do that, and do that. Then swap this. Do this, and then that turns black. We then swippity swappity, swippity, whatever that is. Turn this black as well. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Can I? Because they go on a diagonal. Swapping you. This gray is fucking with me too. Because the center wouldn't matter. No, oh man. This one, oh, this one's really tricky. Okay, let's take a second. Ooh. Oh, do a little stretch. Oh, fuck me. Get the arms, spin in the chair. Oh, okay. This is just a logic puzzle. We can figure it out because we know some of the rules. We need to get 4 reds in the corners. How we do that is swapping this around to get those to be white, and swapping this around to be white as well, swapping this around to be white as well, are any grays worth it? Not really. So maybe we make that gray, or make that white. This gets turned white. And this gets turned green. Now we press... How do we get this guy out? Do this. You going back and forth means very little. You going back and forth does nothing. This and this going there is nothing. Because this then can't be placed in certain... can't be placed. I think it relies on this gray thing. I think it relies on turning the gray not gray. If that's the case, if we turn these symbols like so, like, if we turn the grays white, which I think we can pull off, there, if we do an odds and evens kind of thing. I think this could work. So we swap that. No, we don't swap that. What am I doing? So this swaps with that. And this gets swapped with that. We need to swap this. You and you. Because if I press the red now, there won't be any more white. I need this to be placed in such a way where I can have it at the end and then the beginning as well. No, all of these will eventually turn. One of them will turn gray. There's nothing I can do about that. So as long as I have 4 white, we should be okay. It's just the middle here that is a motherfucker. So I then... Oh, no, hold up. No. Like that. Like this. Swap with you. And you. And then, okay, if I turn that... It's the sides here that need to be swapped. If I do this now... The center needs to do something. The center needs to do something, but I don't know what color that needs to be. I think one of them does have to be green. So I do that. Swap this, make it like that. Oop, fuck, well, shit. This... Turning like that, then you're now white. I then swap it like that, and that is now green. And at that point, these are now black. This... I don't know. I don't know. I legitimately am so stumped here. Unless, of course, we swap that, then make it there. No, because then there's still only one black. So then if we do this, swap it, turn it like that, then swap that, make it black, turn that black, turn that black as well. We still have a corner problem of not being able to move the green into a position that works. I can't change the green to that. Might have to go non-verbal. I mean, I'm already slightly going non-verbal here, but I might have to really go non-verbal to figure this out. The concentration on that. Oh, boy. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So, that is 2 doors down. I don't know the band enough to make a witty reference joke, so don't expect me to hold your breath on that. Alright. Erindia Ares and Fen Ares are done. So that's them. We need to figure out then the rest of them. I have colors for 3 and nothing for 2. I don't even have leads, as I only have like a little bit of a lead in Uraju, whatever it's called, the Hourglass. But I got nothing on the other. I really don't have anything on the others. I really don't. Yeah, because I got nothing on that. What is this? Oven. It's like a secret organization of something. There's something in these. Something special? No. No, it is not. Alright, well. That's been a day. Can I get to the break room in time? We have 9 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As long as I don't spend more than 7, which I don't think we are going to. But yeah, that one was perplexing. That one was definitely a pretty damn good puzzle box. But we got it. We have our allowance. How much allowance do we have? We have 35 now. We found a lot of allowance tokens today. There's 7, and I think that's gonna be, yeah, once we go through here, 6. Yeah, that's it for the day. We can't do anything more. But you know what? We still did pretty good. Call it there. Now, here's Garden Menagerie of the Dead. 12 dead-end rooms, still not bad. And that's without pre-planning and everything. Good stuff. Oh god, there's tombstones. Oh god. The tombstones. But yeah, that was good. And I think, you know what? I said to myself, when the moment I tell myself, hey, just one more turn, that's when it always goes downhill. So, for the first time in the series, I'm just gonna leave it at that and have me wanting more. Even though I really want to keep going. But no. That's gonna have to be it for today.